Hi, this is Dan, and I'm back with more Let's Play of Crush Deluxe. So we'll head into our league and see if our guys have any points we need to spend, and then we'll get into the next game. I think the last one was another victory. It's been a day since my last recording session. Yeah, we've only had one loss so far, so let's look at the points here. So we're tied with the heroes, and the daemons are just a little bit behind us. Alright, so we'll head in here. And so nobody looks injured. Switch to the roster view. Training, go over to Psyche. Alright, we're still waiting for that one for Hussein. So he didn't get to play last time. He got ejected for equipment, so it's not surprising that he doesn't have any new points. Nixton is now a leader, or actually a hive overseer, which is good. And Thifu still working on the points. Nywayne, Lydox is building up points. Actually, hold on. Lydox might have enough for something over here. So the reflexes, dodge and jump, quickening. Well, building up to quickening would be good, or alternatively, maybe go in power. But I think what I should do is figure that out between games. I hadn't remembered that this might be a possibility. Psydox is there. Voodoo. Still working on it. Nixfon. And Kydox. Yeah. So actually, hold on. So that was. Is that Nixton I was talking about? I have a lot of points now. Wait, yeah. Well, Nixton. It's probably Lydox, okay. Alright, he's already pretty late in the order. Alright, so rather than watching me bounce around between views too much, let's get to the schedule and start the game. As usual, we'll simulate the computer games first. Yeah, I'm not sure of my team. So now that once we get the Hive Overseer ability, on the one hand, it might make sense to go switch to the agility tree and sort of like double down on our advantage of being fast. On the other hand, it might make sense to go for the power tree and sort of work on our weakness, right? Which is the ability to take on those big players like the Gronks and the Kurgans. Right, I'm always a little bit reluctant to throw checks at those guys because the risk of injuring my own guy during a check. So actually, the more I talk about it, the more I'm kind of talking myself into the idea of going down the power tree rather than the agility tree. But I think what I should do is between videos, I should look up the specifics of what the various things do and decide on a strategy rather than trying to do that while I'm recording. It just came up here because it hadn't occurred to me to even look at that, that I might be getting guys with enough points to make that a realistic choice. Yeah, these videos can be a little bit slow as it is because of the things like waiting for the mouse clicks to register and the like the scene, like the screen transitions, where it just like seems to wait for a couple seconds for no discernibly good reason. Presumably that's like built-in old UI code that was probably more responsive seeming back in the 90s, but with, you know, whatever computer and I'm running it on now, with the OS I'm running it on now, maybe it's just mistuned, so it's we get like weird delays and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I think that would be good if we have more strength. And then now the other side of that is maybe if we go up the agility tree, we could get rid of the boots that we use, and maybe we could get even better at the reflexes and dodge ability. All right, so here we're up. The Furies and the Jelly Rolls. All right, I think we've had this matchup before. And like I was saying, this can be kind of a tough matchup for us because these tend to be strong players, and we're not great against those unless we happen to get lucky and get the ball early and just run away from them, which can happen because we have that. All of our guys have the intuitive skill, so they're more likely to find the ball in the ball bins. Obviously, it's not a guarantee, but the odds are better. The odds basically twice as good as for the default players. That's a slightly unusual play there. He kind of... Uh-oh. Well... Alright, I was going to criticize his play, but it actually ended up working out for him. I thought it was a little bit odd that he had basically... Oh, man. That he had been running that guy down from up above, but then sort of snaked his own ball bin activation out from underneath the second player, but now he's got two players kind of close together, so that's pretty good for you know, doing a running offense. And we've only got one player on the field right now, so this is going to be rough, and Kurgan is tough to take down, so Jelly Rolls are, right now, they're pretty solid, although that Gronk just might change that situation a bit, because I don't think their hands abilities are that great, so they might have trouble getting a hold of the ball, except since it's not in the ball bin. Yeah, you can see there the hands of 40 for Red Death, so which is a 40%. And if you pick up the ball and fail, that uses up all your AP for the turn. Or if you try to pick up the ball and fail. And I think Gronks have an even worse, you can see here, hands of 20, so Gronks are even worse at trying to pick up the ball. So this might be lucky for us, if we can sort of sneak in there and grab the ball and just run with it. Of course, we've got to actually get over there. We're still a few turns away. Alright, this guy who just came in is somewhat close, but not super close. Let's go in here to potentially get some reaction checks if the Gronk comes up. And the Hussein is way back here. So he'll just run top speed toward the ball. Alright, so we didn't get a reaction, but they did. Oh man, I hope we're not in the situation where the AI gets confused and stops moving its guys off of teleporters. Alright, well that's good for us. The Kurgans didn't get a hold of the ball. And the other defender there is on the ground. Alright, well, it's like the ball wants to be picked up, so who am I to deny this bionically augmented lower life form? So normally I like to go around the top, but there's a Gronk up there, so we're not going to do that. Here, we'll come this way, and we might actually try to sneak through up here rather than coming around this way. So it would be good for this guy to come down right here. Alright, so that's that. We'll see what the other teams do in response to that. Alright, another guy beaming in. If he actually steps off the pad, that could be dangerous. Okay. Well, alright. I positioned myself for maximum coverage, but it didn't go off. I think we're still pretty well positioned here. I mean, it's not ideal because we had one guy get knocked down, so we're going to have to probably sneak around a little bit. Yep. Alright, missed a little bit of the action there. I think when the app lost focus. Well, this is weird. Hopefully this is, well, on the one hand, hopefully you're seeing this, the weirdness that I'm seeing. On the other hand, this is kind of troubling, so let's see if we can fix that by... Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, so let's see if I can paint. Um, okay. Well, something seems... Okay, it's our turn now. Well, so I don't know exactly what happened there. Hopefully you saw as well as I did, but things seem to freak out a little bit, and they like the interaction of the full screen and so forth. So we'll stop belaboring my annoyance with that. Right? This is an old game. This is par for the course. They didn't work super smoothly back in the day all the time, and so now it's even like there are extra incompatibilities. So I mean, for a while, the idea of PC gaming, the idea that the consoles were going to kill off PC gaming because they were going to fix all the standardization problems. But obviously that's not exactly how things shook out in the real world, but the challenge of developing games that work for every combination of graphics card and different OS versions and all that kind of stuff was this is back in the Windows 95 era, so things were still a little bit of a Wild West in terms of making things work. So let's see what our check result there would be. All right, I don't think it's worth the risk. Well, maybe it is. Nah. I think we'll just end our turn here. Yeah, and then, obviously they couldn't develop compatibility for OSs that didn't exist at the time, so... Honestly, that I've got the game running at all, I think, is a little bit of a miracle. I thought for the longest time that I just would never be able to play this game again. Like when I tried to play it once, and the sound was all weird, and the graphics were kind of weird and garbled. Alright, go through sane. But it's mostly working, so the occasional strangeness, I suppose, is I shouldn't be complaining too much. Mostly I mention it because, it's obviously it's disruptive to the video, so you should I want you to understand what you're seeing rather than just seeing, weird stuff on the video. It's not some kind of artifact of the video compression algorithm or something. It's just you're probably seeing a faithful representation of what I'm seeing, but sometimes what I'm seeing is weird. Okay. So if we can get past this first one. Yep, okay. Now we should just be able to make a break for the end. Oh, it's Thusain again. Okay. Well, so normally I don't like to to risk these checks, but I think this might be wise. Oh, and actually we get a green hand on that one. Not sure exactly why that happened. Although maybe our stats are boosted enough that we've got enough hive overseers out here. Alright, nice. Wayne getting in on the action. Should we push our luck? So how many does this guy have? Let's just... I'll go here. This guy will go here. Side ox over there. And actually we'll have white ox come over here and get in front. We'll get him, actually we'll send him down here in case somebody comes through this teleporter. And yeah, that's good enough. Alright, so I think the Furies are kind of out of it at this point. Whoa, yeah, or not. I guess I didn't do the math exactly right. Or maybe that guy's got a booster belt or something. That also might be an interesting way to go, is build a team of Gronks and then try to get up that agility tree to the thing that gives them an AP boost. Because that's their key weakness, is the speed. Or maybe go the other way and go with a Kermian team and just try to get ridiculous speed. Yeah, there are a lot of interesting possibilities that I'm like a little bit curious as how well they would work. You know, different strategies to explore. Like, this has been fun. I've never tried this, all 9X team before. Even though this is a game I used to play quite a bit. I'll stop here first. So we know we're going to win. So are there any other checks that we want to throw here before the end? Nah, I think we'll just do a tiny bit of showboating. And then run it in for the point. Alright. Okay, so another victory for us and another point for Thusain. Although that one was a little bit of a luck thing. Thusain was just in the right place at the right time to pick up the ball. So Thifu got some checks. Okay, over here, Carnage, Thusain got one, Nywayne got one. Alright, I'm gonna guess Thusain will be the MVP. Yep. Alright, so that's another win in the books. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you come back for the next one. Bye.